This is Jane's Videos, and today we are going to be unboxing the new for 2023 Spirit Halloween Heckles Animatronic. So this is my first Spirit Animatronic for Halloween 2023, and it is none other than Heckles. Yes, obviously I needed to get this guy, as made prevalent a few days ago on my channel. I am doing a circus themed haunt this year. My first time ever doing something like that, but I do have quite a few clowns, and I knew that I needed to get this guy when I saw him because the theme I'm doing is very specific in the circus vibe. It's like a vintage circus stuff, so I can't use things like Whack-A-Mole or a lot of the clowns released this year. I can't work for it because they're not the same type of atmosphere of the vintage, creepy, old-timey circus. But this guy, as soon as I saw him, not only is he one of the coolest clowns I think ever, he works so perfectly for what I need. He's a sad clown, he's vintage, and he's just awesome. But with all of that out of the way, let's get into the actual unboxing of this guy. I'm just excited to get into this guy, so let's get into him. This guy is $279.99 at Spirit Halloween. Of course, use a coupon. Now, one thing I'm worried about is that the heads on these guys are deformed, which kind of sucks because I thought SVI was done doing deformed heads, but they're kind of deformed, so I'm kind of worried about this guy. Yeah, it is, but we can stuff it, we can fix it. So here's the foam right here. I don't know if that's leg or arm foam yet. Well, let's go for the head now because I was just talking about it and how the heads are deformed, which kind of sucks because one of the coolest things about this guy is that he has such a cool looking face, detail-wise and everything, but then the heads aren't looking the best. So yeah, there's his. It's not one of the worst ones I've seen, but it's not great. I'm definitely going to have to fix it. So by the time I get to the review portion of this, it's going to be fixed and you're going to see that. But I really wish SVI, because they were doing so good with making sure things aren't deformed by like having a good face sculpt underneath. I don't know what happened, but I think it's just missing some stuff here. Behind the eyes is the main issue, because the eyes I think have been the main problem on most people's. Oh well, I'll stuff it, I'll make it look better, because right now that's the main problem is that one eye right there. I gotta figure out how to get that looking good, but other than that, he doesn't look horrible. Definitely not one of the worst ones I've seen compared to some of the others. Some of the others are just horrid. Get this out. This is one of his arms. I don't think this is the balloon one. No, it's not, because this one looks like it's going to hang down. Let's see what else I can get out easily here. Well, here is his costume and his balloon sign right there. This has the wires, so this is his balloon arm. This is a leg pull. It's very interesting how the leg pulls have this. It's to give it more shape, obviously, but I've never seen something like that. It's kind of interesting. Okay, here's his poles. There it is. Standard SVI. And then another leg thing. Again, it has that metal piece for form. Here's his shoes. Now, are these are, yeah. For some reason I thought they were different, but they're basically the same SVI clown shoes. They're just green. Nothing too special there, but nothing too offensive either in appearance. There's the instructions. Setup's gonna be easy on this guy, I already know, because SVI, one of the things they do great. Very simple setups. Here is his adapter. The box is a little bit open, but the adapter looks fine. This is his base with his little braces there to hold up his shoes. I love that SVI does that. Nice, okay. Good quality on that for sure. So there's the balloon, nice solid plastic there, and then it's got a compartment on the back, which I would assume is to access the projection in there, which I'm really excited to see that in person. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. So we're going to get into setting this guy up and fixing that horrid face.
Step right up, and get your balloons here. Only 10 cents. And what's the day at the circus without a balloon? Just don't come a-knocking for refunds. Don't ask why. I'm thinking of starting my own carnival right here. You want to join my clown troupe? You have a pretty funny face. I bet you'd be a natural. I'll let you know the details. It's all a bit up in the air. Better buy a balloon in the meantime, you know. Oh, you still don't want any? That makes me a sad clown. Nothing like a good carnival to really lift your spirits, right? Except for mine. Man, am I sad. Come on! Buy a balloon already? You can have any color balloon you'd like. No? Then buzz off, why don't you? Every day is a happy day for a balloon. Here, take one. They're even nice on your death day. Hey, you! I know you. You want a balloon. You need a balloon. This balloon is the only thing you'll ever need in your whole short life.
This guy is really cool in my opinion. I think he's definitely one of the best clowns maybe ever because he's a breath of fresh air. He's so different. He's not a monster clown. I think I've mentioned it before. I'm not a big fan of monster clowns. I prefer the human, just creepy clowns. They're a lot creepier in my opinion. And this guy was exactly what I needed for my haunt this year, which I'm so happy about. I think he has a really awesome face sculpt. It really is unfortunate that he's plagued with having so many models have deformities, but really if you just take some time on it you can make it looking better. Overall though, he's got a really cool face sculpt. He's got a lot of wrinkles, the sad frown looks great. I love the scar across his face. He looks like a hobo clown in a way, but he's a sad clown and I absolutely love that. It's so different. The balloon side though, it is cardboard, doesn't look bad. So the clothes on him are actually pretty cool. They're orange and purple, which is a really cool color scheme, and they're more muted, they're more dyed down. I don't like when the colors are super bright and flashy because yes, they're clowns, but I think the more grungy and dirty it looks, the creepier it looks. I like the hand sculpts. I think they look pretty cool. The shoes are just your standard SVI clown shoes, so nothing too special there, but they're green to complement his hair. The hair is pretty cool, though that's something you definitely will probably want to fix out of the box. That's just a given that the hair is going to be a little messed up in shipping. Now, one of the coolest things about this guy is obviously the balloon. It's his main cool feature, which this is not what I expected at all when they said that they were going to do a balloon gas-filled clown. I did not expect it to have this cool projection effect with the face on it. Also, I do want to mention there's no light-up eyes on this guy, which is great. Of course, you can always unplug light-up eyes, which is what I always do because I don't like light-up eyes because they take away from the realism, but this guy doesn't even come with them, so that's a fantastic thing. He's got some actual really creepy, cool-looking eyes, which I really like, which really lends into what I said about the sculpt on this guy being really cool. Overall, this is a great clown. $280's pretty expensive, but considering modern prop prices, I was kind of expecting him to be like 300, so 280 is not like really bad considering what the prices some of these things are, especially with the cool projection effect. He could be cheaper. 250 would have been better, but with a coupon you'll get him for around there, so it's not really too big of an issue. Overall, I think if you want a clown animatronic and you really want one that's super creepy, I think this is the way to go, because he's one of the creepiest ones I've seen in recent, probably ever since Wall-E, which is one of my favorite clowns. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and please welcome Heckles to this year's haunt, the Oddville Circus of the Strange. Let me know what you think of Heckles in the comments below, and if you plan on getting him. I hope you all enjoyed.